G'day everyone,
Ooh,
and
right.
welcome to OOR Driver Series
I mean, I was
Tier
half
2,
right.
Round 8 here at Silverstone. This race was pretty good actually.
Oh, I've got to say what's
It was a nice change.
How many laps?
26?
As
Yep.
we cut to our qualifying run, we crossed the line with about 20 seconds to go. So we almost nailed it.
Ran no
As
hot
we
lap.
come round
Alpha
T1,
behind me, are you on a hot lap?
as we break into whatever these two corners
Yeah,
are called.
both.
Racing Point hot lap.
Getting a good exit for the DRS straight. At the moment we're in P3 behind Deckers and ESL. And then, yeah, I'll just let you watch the qualifying run actually. And here we go, coming through the final couple of corners. Purple to the middle sector, red in the first. As we round the final corner, crossing the line, we go P1.
Just be happy for the start.
Whew, what a lap. I was pretty chuffed because I only just beat ESL. Anyway, as we cut to the race, 5 red lights, and away we go. ESL getting a great start. Deckers behind us getting a good start, but we hold the line around ESL through T1, braking hard for the second corner, keeping it in rich and hot lap, trying to bridge the gap, trying to get out of that DRS zone in the slipstream, which we seem to be doing currently. Bilko jumps up to P3, which is a good start for him. However, he was rather quiet this week, and which was a little surprising. But I'm sure he'll jump back in 2 weeks since he will be missing Singapore. Anyway, as we come through Cops, I don't know. We have got, I think, about a second gap as we come through Maggots and Beckett's. Getting a pretty good run. Still in hot lap and rich. Putting it into overtake to get the max top speed before we start bringing things down, trying to cool off the engine and regain some of the ARS deployment. Coming into Club, I think. We retain the lead as we cross the line in P1. So we will now jump back to a race start highlight clip. There's the 5 red lights, and off we go with a puff of smoke. A few people getting a bit of wheel spin. Change to a different camera angle. ESL looks like he has the lead, but we maintain a good line. Anyway, it wasn't until about lap 6 where anything really happened. Yep, there was a lag spike, bringing ESL back into the mix. He's now within DRS zone, well within the slipstream, and well, you'll see what happens coming down this straight before the fast right-hander. Switch to a highlight, and there it is. Another lag spike, bringing ESL don't take my words out of context here, but he was right in me.
This internet's calling me.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Anyway, through Makers and Beckett's we go. Coming up to Space Dog, I believe it is, who pulls off to the right hand side, allowing me to get a slipstream, overtake, trying to keep ASL behind. And we hold him off for this lap. Unless he wants to have a go into the final chicane, which I think we've got the gap, so unless he wants to go for Deckers or Robot Elbows dive, I doubt he will be getting that move done. Anyway, we cross the line in P7 as ESL, I just noticed, has the fastest lap, so he's the quickest car on track. Must have gotten the lap before. Anyway, here we go. Looks like ESL's a lot closer as we recorrect as we turn too early.
Holy!
Keeping it very close. His DL
Yeah, that's my bad.
well and truly open as he moves to the left, getting the inside line, sticks his nose in and sneaks out in front. Good move from ESL. Nice and clean. Anyway, we'll take a look at ESL's perspective. Keeping it close. Everything up in high, rich.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Keeping it right behind. I deploy some lag spikes, trying to scare him off to no avail. And he just easily gets the move done as he sets a purple first sector. Now, back to me because I'm the important one of this video. So get out of here ESL as we cut back to the fight. I'm trying to harvest some of my ARS, keeping in lean fuel mixture, trying to cool down the engine as we've been fighting a little bit and the engine might be getting a little bit warm. Getting a bad run out of Maggots and Beckett's, but we do put it into Rich for a second just to try and keep with him before turning it back down. Touch of the dirt from ASL, but he does start to pull away. So I start thinking, ooh, this isn't too good. Fastest car on track now starting to pull away, getting a bit of a slide out of the chicane, and now he's bridged a pretty large gap. Got me a little bit worried. Rich fuel mixture's back out. Sorry for my notifications. I keep forgetting to turn it off, so deal with it. Anyway, we try and keep with him. Hopefully we get some DRS. Putting everything up to high, and within that last sector we have lost the DRS outside that second gap, which is a bit concerning. Regardless, we will try and pull him back in, keeping on board. We will start to deploy everything again. Cheeky bugger trying to pull away. Anyway, we try and keep it flat. Small lift as we come to Oakland Beck's, trying to keep a straight line. Small lift as we downshift. Going down to 4th as we pick up DRS again, which is good. We want to be in that DRS range, trying to keep close enough to fight back if we need to, or when we eventually want to catch back up. Not that it's really up to me. We'll try and bring it a bit closer as we come through this final few corners, crossing the line. We're still in P2, heading into lap 9 as we set a purple 3rd sector. We'll switch back onto lap 10 as ESL actually goes into the pit, and I thought to myself, whatever ESL does, I will do the opposite. Which probably in hindsight wasn't the best idea, since the weather report did say rain was coming at the end. Anyway, we'll head to the pit lane on lap 11. Wired Up has managed to sneak past ESL as my, oh Jesus, what the fuck was that noise? Pardon my French. Anyway, Wired Up's on the alternate strategy on the medium, hasn't hitting yet. ESL gets past, wired up, probably on the back straight after Max and Beckett's, so I know he's coming. Out of the pits we go. We're watching that mini-map, waiting to see that yellow dot. There it is, charging down. 4 exit as we return in P2, but importantly for us, in front of wired up. Because if we were behind him, we would have had to do an overtake, which would not have done our chances of keeping up with ESL a great chance. Anyway, DRS is open, trying to keep in front of wired up, so we put everything up as we chase ESL down. Do we pull away from wired up? Yes, we start pulling away as he's on 12 lap old mediums. So we'll skip 1 lap ahead as we come through Mags and Beckett's. Try to get close enough for a move. Chuck it into DRS. Putting everything up into high and rich and everything. Go to the outside, round the outside. Get a bit squirrely on the dirt, and that move. My wheels was away as quickly as it started. But this is also the point where I noticed that my wheelbase was coming off the desk. I couldn't tighten it as tight as I wanted. As I...
No, that's fucking hell.
Yeah, as we get a 3-second time penalty for being an idiot. Anyway, as I was saying, my wheel mount has recently broken and it's made of plastic. So, yeah, when I went to tighten it, it snapped. So, as it was coming off, I had to push it back onto the desk. Which is always a bit of fun, isn't it? Anyway, go green at the first sector as we chase down ESL, coming around this sweeping right-hander, trying to keep it close. Which, yeah, we did a real great job there, didn't we? Anyway, we'll skip forward a few laps. Lap 15, ESL and keeping this lead for quite some time actually, which was a bit worrisome. But we have been saving up this ERS as we're trying to hunt him down. Keeping in the DRS for these last couple of laps. Him and I out the front, being a bit of a riding solo, boys, as I take a sip of the solo. Delicious. Not sponsored, please sponsor me. Anyway, we'll return to this fight as we come down the straight, keeping in the slipstream. Onto the curb, trying to get as much track as we can. Getting a better run, keeping in the slipstream through Mags and Beckett's, trying to keep it real close. Give him a little bit of a gap through the left hand, but try and get a better run out of the right. DRS is open, hot lap, then down to overtake. Go for a move up the inside. I was a little bit nervous on the overtake, and it allows ESL to stick it around the outside still.
Too late, or too early.
So I was a bit annoyed, but I know I'm now starting to reel him back in. My lap time's getting quicker, and that proves it as I set a fastest lap, even with that poor overtake attempt. Should have done the old Danny Rick or Max Verstappen and just broke really away. But live and learn. We'll try it again, hopefully this lap. Won't be down this DRS zone as he gaps us again in the first sector. He goes to the left, I decide no need to follow him. Keeping it extra close. Almost give him a kiss. That ESL stands for extra sweet lovin'. But I decided to give him a chance to run, which he definitely obliges to. But I'm coming. He can smell I'm coming. get a bad run through the first half of Maggots and Beckett's with dirty air. Here we go again. Take 2 perhaps. We won't go for the inside this time. ESL blocks it off, we go to the outside. And we try and hold it. ESL gets back in front, but we stick it. And around we go. I give him the extra big squeeze, but ESL's still there on the inside. I give him the space. And we eventually manage to sneak by as we cross the line in P1. But here we go, we'll have a look at ESL's perspective. He sees that we've gone around, breaks late, keeps the apex, but I've managed to sneak by. Ooh, that squeeze. Bit dirty, wasn't it? Anyway, we managed to get by him. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we'll jump back into the battle. ESL keeping very close. Those proximity markers very, very large. As we come down to the DRS zone, we've managed to make the gap. Hopefully he won't be able to overtake us here. Which he won't, as we set purple first sector. That just shows me that I'm actually feeling very pacey at the moment.
Cautious in pit lane, the car just got DQ'd. It'll be AI.
Lost base, don't get to get disqualified. Try and keep it flat. Trying to get a good run, which we do. ESL looks like he goes a bit wide, but I'm sure he'll have a good run through Maggots. Now Beckett's get a pretty slow run through there.
Am I still alive?
I think so, but you're on the side of the track.
Who's that?
Got a pretty big
No,
gap.
he's not. It's
Comes
Lantos.
into the third sector.
My computer just completely died.
Zylantos is in P9 still.
Pretty rough race for Deckers by the sounds of it. Anyway, we come
I'm just booting up the game.
lap 18 as we set a new fastest lap. The moment we pass ESL, we set a faster lap than the previous, which is always positive, knowing that the rain is coming, and 1 extra point for a fastest lap is always delicious. Anyway, ESL still within DRS, still hunting, knowing that he still has that chance for the win.
Once you're in Zylantos, you've got clear space to take your car as well.
Yes, that's the sound of Diabols, our race official this week, since Meat had other matters to attend to from what we hear, as Burner Bear has a heartbreaking retirement from P6, spinning at T1. So sorry Burner Bear, you were in a great spot, but those old mediums must have been rough at this point of the race. Hopefully you can make it better in Singapore.
Do you need him burn? Oh, can you get him?
Anyway, we'll cut to ESL's perspective, going through the same sector, as I believe that he had the better view of what actually happened in this overtake.
I'll let you know if I have more issues.
His DRS was wide open, easy as you like. Before you even get to the corner, he's easily past us, so we jump back into a slipstream. So, yeah, jump back to exactly where we finished off that clip.
Yeah, sorry, was that my fault? I thought I cleared you.
If you want to know what happened at that point of the race, check out Robot's video. Anyway, ESL deploys a little bit of a spike through that final corner, which didn't really bother me, luckily, because I don't think mine bothered him, even though I ended up inside him at one point. Or he ended up inside me, technically.
This internet's killing me.
There's another lag spike for me.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
your 4th frames.
Right up his clacker. Lost 1.5 seconds
At least you got
in the
plenty of
first
space
sector alone,
behind you.
which is very painful. Anyway, as you can see on the screen, there was the first sight of rain. heading on to lap 19.
That's why you
There's
would have got a
plenty
frame
of
skip
time
because of the weather change.
to change onto the inters and really make a real play at what lap you want to pit.
Remember to change your tyres to inters before you pit.
Which I didn't think was really the time this moment because the the DRS was still open. So we decided to we don't really want to stick around behind ESL because I find it much harder to overtake the wet. So overtaking before the weather really takes
Yeah, send me an
effect
invite,
was
please, Diaballs.
a very important thing. And the rain coming also means that I will secure fastest lap, which is always nice. But as we head on to lap 22, there's a few people in the infield. Damn Man also goes from the inside to the outside, but I'm almost losing it there. And if you look at the mini-map, ESL is causing a yellow flag in the first corner of the loop. And there it is. The gap that eventually broke the camel's back in the fight, I suppose. Allowing me to kind of run away with it as long as I don't spin. But Jeff decides to open his fat mouth, asking if I wanted to change strategy. DRS is now disabled, so I'm
Mate,
thinking...
sorry, Diaballs, can you see it's holding me up in the pits?
So I
Where are you?
In the pits, Williams.
To wait for
yeah,
Jeff and the DRS to be disabled to pit.
We'll
So
have to
I-
sort that out after the
to
race.
make it through sector 3 without
It is
spinning
okay. Yeah, big time.
on my dry tyres.
I'm streaming it as well, so I've got.
Sweet, thanks. Just
That
link to
conversation
me
about
after I
Matt
play my
Hardy
race
being
later.
stuck in the pit lane for about 2.5 minutes, I think it was. Which is extremely unlucky. But we now have to manage another double stack here at Alpha, just like we did at Monza. I don't make it any easier for them as I speed into the pit lane, giving them less time to actually get the double stack.
Please don't hold me up, ASL. Please, 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 please. Please don't hold me up, Deadpool.
Boys, pretty good for F1 2019 actually. We'll probably only lose about half a second.
8 seconds. 8 seconds.
That's me speaking to myself about my amount of penalties. But as you can see in the top left, ESL is about 8.5 seconds behind, battling very hard with Wired Up, who was on the alternate strategy the whole race. So well done to Wired Up, racing very well and putting in probably his best performance of the season, I'd say, starting from I think it was 11th. So we'll see who comes out on top. I'll let you watch the final lap as I have a drink because I'm a little bit sick and my throat's a bit sore. My nose is running, so I apologise for any disgusting noises you heard during this video.
Cheers, Zimmer.
Felt like I wanted to kick there. Oh. Bad line. Try to use all of what we got. Say that as I bring it down.
Checker flag. There
Oh.
we go. Crossing the line, P1. Pretty enjoyable race. Probably say my second favourite of the season, behind Australia, fighting with Juzzy. As Wired Up and ESL crossed the line almost at the exact same time, but Wired Up had a few penalties.
Oh, Bev's did heaps of practice in the wet.
Okay,
It wasn't heaps.
Enough.
5 laps.
It's relative scales, right?
So, and Wired Up.
You were 2
Join
seconds
me on
faster
side
than me
on
in
the
time
podium.
trial.
Thank you everyone for watching.
enjoy
I'm
it.
just glad. I'm just
next
glad
week
to get
we're
back
in
into the
Singapore.
game. Let
Did it hold your
points.
spot pretty well?
What's that?
Did it hold your spot pretty well?
My favourite
Well,
track
it's
of the
behind
season,
Wired
so we'll
Up,
see
but I
how we
think
go.
we were on different strategy. I don't know. I probably should have
so
stayed with Wired Up then.
I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, so I lost a bit of time.
Yeah. See you next time.
17 seconds
Alright,
or
right,
so.
I'm gonna have to head off the race.
Yeah, all the best. Thank you.
Yeah,
Good luck.
if you have something, send it to me on Discord or Meet, but just wait till after my race is done so it doesn't.
Good luck for your race, mate.
Thanks. That was interesting to watch. I've got some good battles that I'll upload and yeah, catch us.
Now you've seen how we do it.
Yeah,
Go do it now.
S tier, mate. We need to be streamed. Tell Mullock.
yeah. Catch.
We had some good battles, Cobalt. I gave you a bit of a butt tap at one stage.
I think I did too. Sorry, mate.
Yeah. No,